Hey everyone, thanks for listening to Story by Dice, an anthology actual play tabletop role-playing podcast. New episodes drop on the first and third Monday of every month. If you enjoy the show, please leave us a rating and review or connect with us on social media. We'd love to hear your feedback. Welcome back everybody, and thank you again for joining Story by Dice. And welcome back to the world of the Sword Coast, and I also have my wonderful players. Everybody sound off.
Hey, my name is Luis, and I am the Dark Lord Tempus, a lich, wizard, necromancer.
Hi, I am Ariana. I'm playing Elwyn Kintello. I am the Halfling Artificer.
My name's Eric. I'm playing Tobazine, the human fighter, fighting humans.
We left off on a very scary situation.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So we did.
Yeah. Destruction off of Waterdeep. Our players completed their mission, killing a strange woman being kept by the Red Wizards of Thay. As they were leaving, they all came face to face with the head Red Wizard of the Enclave, as she rode on a giant spider. But once her spider was killed by Tobazine, she was taken hostage and you all escorted her out of Skullport. On the way to your ship, she revealed that the woman that was killed was the Symbol, a powerful witch, one linked to Elminster. But this witch was killed several years ago. Before you all could ascertain more, Tempest discovered in the captain's cabin a spell circle was pulsating magic, and it was counting down. Now we'll get back to it! I will give you the opportunity to do one thing before this goes off. Tempest.
Can I cast Misty Step?
Yeah, absolutely!
Okay, I would like to Misty Step back to the top deck of the ship where everyone was talking, and
I'm playing Domino.
3 seconds.
Misty Step just appear. There's a bomb!
1 second, and then a loud explosion pulsates through the Chang Gang, that's the name of the ship, destroying the hull, bursting out in all directions. I'm gonna need every one of you guys to make a dex save.
Absolutely. May I also cast Absorb Elements?
It has to be a reaction,
Alright, cool.
which I think Absorb Elements might be a reaction.
It is a reaction.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Well, on that dex save, I got a spooky 20, otherwise known as a very unnatural 20.
I rolled a natural 19, which
Ooh.
with my modifier of 0 is a 19.
16.
I wish I could cast Absorb Elements on you, but I can't. It's a self-range.
So everybody got above a 15, it sounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so the DC was 15, you guys passed that. You will still take half damage.
Alright, let's go.
5d10. I got a 19, so half of that is going to be 9.
I want you to know, if I had not passed that roll, that would have killed me.
It's fine.
The red wizard who is with you, Sarah, also had to roll for this.
Oh.
But she is incapacitated, so she takes the full brunt of that.
I mean, she's tied up. Yeah, she is tied up.
For you specifically, half of 9 is going to be 4. So you take 4 fire damage.
Oh, good. That's like super triggering for Elwyn, so perfect.
Yeah, Elwyn, you were prepared for this.
Elwyn knows explosions.
Misty stepping into the space, Tempest warns you all, and then the explosion wrecks, exploding from the captain's deck, or captain's quarters, bursting out all towards you guys. In the midst of this moment, you guys, and we'll even say with the help of Tempest, you guys look at the explosion and you jump over the side of the ship. And Elwyn, you do this as well, but in this moment, you think back to the first explosion that really traumatized you. And ever since then, you were prepared for this. You activate an absorb element, and you take even less of the damage as you jump off the ship as well. The ship above you all rages like a fiery inferno and starts to sink into the depths. You all are in the water. It looks like Waterdeep is half a mile away. The Red Witch seems to be unconscious, tied up. What do you all do?
I guess I'll grab her.
I can come over and slap a little heal on her if we want her alive.
Oh, here's what I can do. We're in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I freeze some of the water to create some sort of buoy?
I have an option as well. Cast Tensor's floating disc.
I mean, that might be easier.
But the thing is, I can't actually move the disc unless I move 20 feet away from it, and it'll follow me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so here's the option I will give you guys. You can either do the Tensor's floating disc, or you can do the frozen ice buoy plan. I will say, if you do the frozen ice buoy plan, that's going to be a high DC.
Okay, I cast floating disc just so we have some stable surface to stand on, and we can plan from there.
Oh, we can all stand on it?
Well, we got a scrunch up. It's 3 feet in diameter. But I feel like if we squeeze...
That one's small.
I can fit into other people's spaces.
I don't know about the Red Witch, but, like, we can certainly fit on it.
Well, she's still tied up, so you could, like, grab a...
Yeah, I'm gonna grab her.
Let's grab her.
Yeah.
I can make sure she doesn't die.
I love grabbing women.
What?
Wait, you want to say that one more time?
I love grabbing women.
Great. So, can you guys go back to Owlbear Rodeo? And for those at home, that's our virtual tabletop that we're using.
Ooh, we're in the ocean. It's a pretty ocean. There I am.
Tensor's floating disc. You guys are on the ocean. The ship is sinking and does not look repairable.
All right. Ellen, I think, is going to be like, okay. So, she looks not breathy. So, she can't get out of this that quickly. She already agreed to be my experiment.
I'm going to start rolling death saves for her.
I'll cast a Cure Wounds. Smack.
You smack her across the head and she wakes, her eyes bolt open. She kind of nuzzles her hair out of the way. She's still tied up. She's just, what happened?
You don't know how to dodge an explosion. And when I get my laugh, you're gonna want to learn.
I am tied up, little one.
Okay. And I just gave you 11 hit points back, so, like, chill.
We gotta get back to land. Steal another boat.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Steal a boat, though. Steal a boat. But we can't take you dressed like that. Take that robe off.
Who was that directed to?
The Red Wizard, I assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I don't know about me either, but...
I think we all might, like, look down and go, What? What about my...
The Red Wizard does look at you, Tobazim, and says, "Oh, yes, of course. Let me just quickly move my hands and unrobe."
I'll help you, don't worry. I'm just gonna tear it right off her. Like, I'll use a scimitar if I have to, and I'll just literally cut it off her. Alright. You can swim, right? That's an all of you question.
Oh,
Well...
can I?
Do I have to?
Yes.
I don't have a specific swim speed. How would I know if my character can swim?
It's half your movement speed, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But for a long distance, we'll have to probably make checks or whatever Dallas makes us do. But that's really like does your character know how to swim?
I don't know how to swim. I can.
I have not had to swim for several millennia.
So, normally, yes. Absolutely can. I am holding everything I own. Makes me a little less buoyant.
I see. Well, if I were to swim in the direction of land, the disc should follow me.
Sarah, the Red Witch, looks at you and says, So that just means we can stay here and you swim.
Well, that's not super fair.
Sarah shrugs and says, I didn't make the spell.
At least for an hour. Unless one of you can levitate me.
Sarah kind of lifts her shoulder and says, if you give me back my stuff, I might be able to.
No. That's not happening.
Alright, lady, listen. Here's something I learned about you magical people. When I was experimenting on them while I was in prison. Y'all know your spells. You know what you can do. Don't maybe this. Can you or can you not make a man levitate?
I can't. Earlier this evening, I tried to make this unfortunate-looking fool fly up into the sky. Unfortunately, my spell was struck.
I see.
But that requires you to trust me, and for me to have moved my arms.
We could loosen the arms, keep her hands technically tied, but give her a little bit of movement?
To give one the ability to cast spells is worse than to give her free range of motion. If she were to betray us, it would be through magic, not through a knife. Not that a knife is not a viable option.
Well, Mr. She looks at Tempest and cocks her head. I don't believe I got your name.
I am Tempest. But you would not know of such names.
Well, Mr. Tempest, I suppose it's either swim or fly.
Well,
I can't make anyone fly, so...
But I can.
I imagine we were all gonna die anyway, so like, a little bit, why not? We would have died in that explosion, so it's like a little bit, why not?
Fine.
This is true.
Besides, if I die, I could go to hell and I could find my uncle.
I don't think it works like that, but sure. I'll cut her free. I'll cut her free.
She moves her arms, stretches them, and says, feels 1,000 times better. Now may I have my arcane focus back?
May I occupy her space?
We're all occupying 3 feet.
I mean, sure.
I would to very specifically stand, like, we're so close to her, be like, oh, if you're going anywhere, I'm going with you.
Okay. You hand her the stone, and she casts Levitate on Tempest. Tempest, you start flying up into the air, and she gestures towards the shore of Waterdeep, and as she does, Tempest flies towards that direction with the disc in tow. Hello, my name is Dallas of Dallas and Dragons. If you've been enjoying my dungeon mastering and you're looking to start your own campaign, I'm available for hire. I'm based in Georgia and I also run games online through Discord. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned group, I'd love to help bring your story to life. Should you want to book me, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky under Dallas and Dragons. Dallas and Dragons, let your journey begin. Greetings! This MegaCon, come join my epic, the musical-themed Dungeons & Dragons expedition. We'll greet you with open arms. Join us as we defeat a mighty Cyclops, navigate the ruthlessness of the gods, outsmart the puppeteer and her minions, and delve into the underworld. That's MegaCon Orlando, March 19th to the 22nd. You want even more tabletop chaos? Check out Dungeons & Delusions on Twitch. They're currently playing Baldur's Gate Descended to Avernus every week from 7 to 10:30, and our own player Luis narrates the adventure. That's Dungeons, the letter N, Delusions. See you there. Now, back to the action. After about 30 minutes, you all finally make it to the shore of Waterdeep as the sun breaks across the horizon as dawn approaches. So, for those at home who can't see this, I've opened up a map of Waterdeep to show the players where they will be.
Perfect.
You guys make it to the port, and as you do, you see a rustic-looking dock with several ships attached of different sizes, and adjacent to that you see stone buildings stretching off to be the City of Wonders, Waterdeep. And as it's dawn, you start to see different people of different races start to wake up and enter into the area. Some of them are eyeing probably Tempest, but they paid the other no mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love the image of a lich silently, slowly levitating towards the port of a city.
20
Yeah.
feet behind him, a little bit to the left.
Yeah, 20
Just
feet
a
behind them. It's
circle with
just
a bunch of
group
people like,
clinging onto this magic disc.
Well, you guys have made it to port. You guys disembark off the disc. What do you do?
All right, we gotta find a boat. So either we steal it. Can any of you sail a boat? I'm more of a not sailing a boat person.
I can take apart a boat.
I look to the zombie.
How hard can it be?
We're fucked.
I do have a little bit of a question for us to ponder. Do we think that that bomb was planted by somebody else or by the people who, quote unquote, employed us?
I feel like if they wanted to blow us up, don't they have like a spell for that?
They did implant a bomb in our heads, did they not?
I mean, there is. But that came with different rules.
Yeah.
So, I'm just wondering, like, listen, I want to get back. I want my lab. I want to experiment on little Miss Ma'am here. However, if they're trying to explode us, I would rather not.
We are potentially left to roam free in a populated city.
Good.
We should probably get our hands on some money for some lodging. I know a few good places to make money.
Oh?
Yeah, anywhere there's gambling.
Surely, if the organization were to need us, they would know where to find us.
That's true.
How much money do I even have
Oh.
on me right now?
Hey, quick moment before we all chill out. Excuse me, Miss Ma'am. Give me your wizard thing.
Damn it. As you turn to her, you see that she was slowly backing away into the corridor of one of the alleys.
Give to me your wizard thing.
And she slowly walks back up and says, okay. And she hands you back her arcane focus.
You can have it back in times where you can prove yourself to be a wonderful group person. However, we are going to let you remain unroped. How fun. But this I think I will keep for something.
I think you grossly misunderstand the definition of fun, but okay.
Where are your friends, Sarah?
Dead.
No, your other friends. The one who wear the clothes like you do.
They're all around. Some are in Thay, some are in other settlements that are populating the Sword Coast.
From what I remember of your little map, you said you were in Chult, Baldur's Gate, not so much in Neverwinter.
When you say Neverwinter, she rolls her eyes. Ugh. Neverwinter.
That's fine. You don't have to go back there.
Thank goodness, I don't want to.
I'm looking around. Am I attracting attention?
I actually think there's a group of kids that are walking down this kind of harbor, and they do spot you, and they're kind of staring at you, completely frozen.
You guys see me kind of rub my face, and when I take my hands off my face, it looks like a living human version of what was once there, as I cast Disguise Self.
That's so cool. Sarah gives a small little applause. Oh, very nice.
cannot be attracting attention among the rabble.
Tempest,
Yes,
can I poke your face?
you may poke my face, but you will find that it is not changed. It is merely an illusion.
She immediately pokes.
As you poke his face, you see your finger slip past the illusion and then touching a squishy,
Rotten flesh.
rotten flesh.
I would appreciate it if you stopped poking now.
I only poked once.
All right, gang. What's the game plan?
Furiously writing in the journal.
Let's get some money.
Money.
We can rob someone.
Always a good plan.
Truly, whatever plan we do end up doing, we kind of need money for. If we want a boat, we need a little money, or perhaps thievery. And if we need to stay here for a little bit, we need money and perhaps a little thievery.
So truly, for Tempest, he has not been free for so long. If he has a taste of freedom right now, he wants more than anything to learn about the world.
Ellen's got her long-term goals and her short-term goals.
Mm-hmm.
Her short-term goals are a lot more fluid. So long-term goals, Pandemonium, her uncle. Short-term goals, she's a little bit more flexible on. If her compatriots are like, let's go back to prison, she's like, hey, I'm supposed to get a lab there. That's cool. But if her compatriots are like, hey, let's go on the lam, she's like, hey, I can set up a lab pretty much anywhere. And I have a live test subject that agreed. So I'm cool to go on the lam.
Tobazim is thinking about this whole symbol thing and who this Nilo character and Mira, who sent us to kill Symbol. Like, wizards had Symbol, and Symbol's generally a good guy. So, like, what am I doing here? I feel like I'm they're using me, but like, they're not paying me very much. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So, my thought process is,
I know they're playing me, but they're not paying me.
I don't have to go back to jail. In fact, I don't want to go back to jail.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? Let's go around. Let's just get out of here. Let's get out of town, disappear for a while. Not gonna find me. I'm just a guy. I got pinched for something else. I wasn't, selling stolen goods is just, a thing that happens sometimes. I didn't know they were stolen. It won't happen again, I swear. So
That's what you were in prison for?
no, it was a total misunderstanding.
I was about to say, because I, killed a person.
I mean, I may have killed, whatever. Anyway.
Hold on, this is getting confusing because now we were talking about internal thoughts.
Tobazin's plan, honestly, let's not go to Chaltz. That's what he's thinking. He doesn't want to go to Chaltz.
Okay.
Doesn't want to go there. It's too wet and gross there. At the Silver Marches, that'd be pretty good.
So, you guys are in Waterdeep. At very least, find a way out of town. You've got the map in front of you. I'm giving you guys free reign. Go crazy in Waterdeep.
Okay. We need money, guys. We need money no matter what we're going to do. Are we going to leave town immediately?
Was I ever in Waterdeep?
I have never been in Waterdeep.
And Tempest has never been to Waterdeep. I don't know. You tell me.
I'm gonna roll for it. Odds or evens?
I'm gonna take the odds, you take the evens. Odds are you don't,
Okay.
you've never been.
Hey, 4. I have been here.
You've been to Waterdeep before.
I might know a place. They might not like to see me again, but I might know a place.
Would you know the location of a wizard tower? But disregard, I was in my own head. We can find that later.
For sure.
I like this a lot. Aelwyn, you are trying to think as to where you possibly could get money, get a sense of direction, try to reorient yourself and figure out, because the plan's changed. And then a place comes to your mind, one that you were just talking about, one that's not happy to see you. We cut to a large tavern in the town. The door swings open. You guys enter. You see a large group of people chanting, say, "Get in the pit! In the pit! Under mountain!" And as they're chanting, the bartender looks to you all. "Welcome to the yawning portal."
Hi.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Will our characters survive the journey out of town? Will they be able to negotiate or gamble their ways to freedom? Find out next time. And roll for credits.
Oh,
So,
natural 20.
really?
Hey, that's coming up
We gotta do
good.
something then. Next time on Story by Dice, this gnome cleric and a drow bard are slowly being lowered into the centerpiece of this room.
I beat you. I got a 7.
Sister Oz, come. I must show you this. It's sick as fuck.
Can't make a wager.
I don't know what that means, but I know it's meaningful.
Huh? What's your name?